Look at the objects shown here. You can see that each of them has length, breadth and height or depth. These objects are called three-dimensional shapes. Look at the plane figures or shapes shown here. You can see that each of them has only length and breadth or width. These shapes are called two-dimensional shapes. We can visualize or represent three-dimensional shapes with the help of 2D shapes. Varsha visited Ria's house to spend her vacations. Ria and Varsha are viewing around from the terrace of Ria's house.
Wow, the view from here is amazing.
Absolutely. Look at that house. Isn't the entrance looking beautiful? All that I can see from my room is only the side view of the house.
Oh, is it? That means from here we can see the front view. Also, these buildings look like small squares and the trees like grasses and bushes.
Yes, this is because we can see their top views.
Varsha and Ria now returns to Ria's room.
A view from your building terrace was indeed beautiful. I never knew that objects could look so different from different sides or positions.
Yes, I also feel the same. Varsha, my mom had brought some sweet bread yesterday. Would you like to have it?
Yes, why not?
Okay, let me cut a slice for you.
Do you know, cutting or slicing is a way of viewing sections of solids. Did you notice the bread before it was cut? It was in the shape of a cuboid. Once the bread was cut vertically, there were several pieces of the bread, each having a rectangular face. This rectangular face is called cross-section. Varsha and Ria now return to Ria's room.
Oh no, there goes the electricity.
Wait a minute, I will light a candle.
Hey Ria, look at your shadow.
If you look at Varsha's and Ria's shadows, you can see there is no depth, only the length and the breadth. This is true for any shadow. Shadows are 2D representations of 3D solids. Wherever we look around us, we see three-dimensional shapes. We all live in a three-dimensional world. For example, houses, buildings, furniture, monuments, all are solid objects. We see it in three dimensions: length, width, and height. While constructing these shapes, architecture should have idea about solid objects. Let us take the example of construction of house. While constructing the house, architecture will make the plan of house in a 2D paper. And he also must have knowledge of how this house will look after construction. That is, he should visualize how it will look as a three-dimensional. Let us conclude. Plane figures are of 2 dimensions, 2D, and the solid shapes are of 3 dimensions, 3D. We can see solid shapes around us. Every 3D shape can be represented as a flat 2D shape. Also, different sections of a solid can be viewed in ways like slicing or cutting the solid to view its cross-section, observing 2D shadow of 3D shapes. Solid shapes, when looked at from different positions, will look differently. Visualizing a solid shape as to how it will look from different sides is important while planning constructions or making of any object.